With everything I've ever done, I give it all to everyone for one more day. Another night I'm waking through, another door I walk into I can't break. And it's a winding road, and it's a long way home.
Good evening. I am Dave Poteet. It is my privilege to welcome you this evening to this amazing gala event as we celebrate a milestone for Studio 222, 10 years. We are so honored that you're here. Yes, let's hear it, 10 years. We are so honored that you're here tonight to honor this amazing asset in our community. 10 years is a long time, you know, and there is a lot that has happened in 10 years. You imagine our community 10 years ago. If you think back to 2004, there was no Oklahoma City Thunder, no Loud City. The Chesapeake was only 2 years old, and it wasn't even called the Chesapeake back then. Kevin Durant was just a freshman in high school playing basketball back east. There was no Devon Tower to anchor the skyline, and a young running back from the University of Oklahoma was the Heisman Trophy runner-up that year, Adrian Peterson. 10 years, a long time ago. And over at St. Luke's, Julie Robinson had a dream. She had a dream about reaching out to the youth in our community through an after-school program. As we planned for this event this evening, we were reminded of the many people, the donors, the students, the professional artists, and community leaders who have stepped up to create and provide a safe and positive environment where inner city youth can develop strong, healthy self-esteem and hope for their future. And since 2004, that mission has remained strong. And as you can see on our gala logo here this evening, we enlighten the hands of their work, enlighten. And tonight we will be enlightened, inspired, and changed as we meet some of the hands and the incredible accomplishments of Studio 222 here this evening. Now I'm guessing that many of you, if not most of you, know Julie Robinson. I have known Julie for almost 20 years. And you know, Julie has an amazingly big heart, and she loves to help people. But unlike some people who have great ideas, Julie is one of those people, because of the great organizational skills that she has and the drive that she has, she is able to make her dreams a reality. So now it's my pleasure to welcome to the stage two of the women who have made this evening possible, as well as the woman who has made Studio 222 what it is today. Please welcome to our stage Cindy Colton and the Executive Director and Founder of Studio 222, Julie Robinson.
Challenges, triumph, and more joy than you can imagine. We want to take a moment this evening to recognize those of you who helped make this evening possible and this year possible. For without you, we would not be celebrating 10 years. Thank you to our stellar sponsors, Natalie Shirley and Russ Harrison, and to Luncheon Events. Thank you so much for this evening and for the beautiful decor here. Our North Star level sponsors, Alice and Don Dahlgren, Lori and Charlie Gibbons, GH Land Company Incorporated, Cheryl and George Rainey, Donna and Greg Price, Marnie and Clayton Taylor, and Maxwell Landscaping Company. Please join me in recognizing all our sponsors who helped make this event. And now I want to introduce you to my wonderful and blessed and just amazing friend, Cindy Holt, who the last 10 years have just, it's hard to put into words, but she has truly, truly made studio what it is. And you'll hear from the kids tonight what an important role she's had in that.
Thank you, Julie. I'd like to thank everyone for being here tonight also to help us celebrate such a special evening. But I would like to start off by recognizing our committee that made this evening possible, the Gala Committee. Would you please stand up and be recognized? Don't be shy. They put in a lot of hard work and time and effort to make this evening possible, so we're grateful to them. And I would like to also recognize anyone that has been involved in Studio 222 over the past 10 years in any capacity. I know there's many here tonight and several that couldn't make it, but please stand and be recognized, because without you, this program would not be the success that it is. Thank you all so much. I want to give a little special recognition to Dennis Wilson, who has been with the studio since day one. Dennis has driven the bus, volunteered. He is just an amazing man, and the kids love him, and we just couldn't do without him. So I want to thank each and every one of you for all of your help and support. Thank you.
Dennis drove the bus for 10 years, which is pretty amazing. But last but not least, we can't do this evening without thanking all of the kids who have walked through the doors of Studio 222. Especially tonight, I need to thank Ashley, Kanisha, Shaquan, DeAndre, Dion, Jay Sean, Kenneth, and Marquand. We always tell the kids that we can provide them opportunities, but it is their responsibility to take them. Each of you has done that and more. Through all the obstacles, you have seized the opportunities, accepted the help that has been offered. You have persevered, and most importantly, you have expressed gratitude all along the way. You have more grit than any young people that we know. We are blessed and proud to be on the journey with you, and can't wait to see you in a bright future. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Julie and Cindy, for all that you do. Would you please join me now in just a moment of prayer? Gracious and loving God, we thank you for the blessing of this evening. We thank you for this meal that we are about to enjoy. Well, God, we believe that all of us could do something. We believe you have gifted each one of us. We thank you for those who over these last 10 years have shared their gifts so that others might have the opportunity to develop and share their gifts as well. And now we thank you for generous hearts that bless our community. All this we ask in the name of Jesus the Christ. Amen. As dinner is served, you'll still have opportunities to go around and bid on the silent auction. That'll continue for about another 15 minutes. Don't forget the artwork from the students that's at the back over there. And during dinner, you want to take just a moment to look through the booklets at your table and see all the live auction items that we'll have this evening. I mean, there are some great things we are going to be auctioning off. You'll want to be looking at those, know what you want to bid on, because the auctioning will be fast and furious once it gets going. So now I invite you to enjoy your dinner and the wonderful company at your table. Bon appetit.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage to kick off tonight's special celebration, American singer-songwriter, Oklahoma City's Graham Colton.
For Studio 222. It has helped me think about my future. It is important to me because it's going to help me find my talent. Thank you again for this program.
Studio 222 is a program in Oklahoma City that provides a safe environment after school that kids can come and be creative and work with professional artists and just have joy and feel good about the things that they have in their minds.
Dear Armando, thank you very much for letting us play on your instruments and for you teaching me. Thank you very much again.
We hire professional artists, and they come to studio on 9-week blocks.
Dear Ethan, I want to thank you for driving me home every day.
Kids have a better future. Our community is better. They become contributing members of our community if they have some little support and a little extra help along the way. Many of the kids come from very chaotic backgrounds, and they just need that little bit of boost and that little bit of confidence and somebody believing in them to help them go further in life.
In 2010, 25% of Oklahoma's children lived in poverty. 2 years later, the rates for children living in poverty were the highest they've been in a decade.
I lived in a little bubble of thinking that every child had a parent that was taking them to school and making sure they got up every morning to go to school, and that they had food in their house, and that they came home from school and had somebody that said, "How was your day?"
This program is unique in Oklahoma City. There's really nothing quite like it. And because of that, we're gaining visibility from the nature of the program, and other people are actually coming to us wanting to know how it's been accomplished for going on 10 years.
One of the key features of studio success is this.
Good. It's cold out there.
While doing her research in 2003, Julie found that most after-school programs fail because they did not provide adequate transportation.
The parents work in the evenings or have 2 or 3 jobs, and they don't have transportation for their kids. And they wouldn't be able to be a part of the program if they had to pick them up at night.
I don't want my home.
Christy Villa is a single mother struggling to raise her youngest son, Ramiro, on her own.
It's really hard, knowing that you don't have that other person back, beside you to support everything you do, to help out with the kids, to help out with money situations. It's a really difficult time.
If it weren't for the free transportation, Ramiro would not be able to go to studio after school.
Gas is expensive these days. And so I wouldn't be able to pick him up from there and to take him over there and then back. It just wouldn't, I don't have the money for that.
Once Ramiro is here, once all of the children are here, it's like they're at their second home, with a second family. The first thing they do is sit down to a full meal. Then every day after this early dinner, the children hear from a guest speaker.
We want the students to be aware of what's possible. And maybe they've never met a doctor, maybe they've never met an engineer, maybe they've never met a working painter, a working sculptor. Maybe they've never met someone who's working on a PhD at a local university.
How many of you think it would be interesting to start a business someday that you get to manage and run, and you have some idea that you get to start yourself? And who thinks it might be nice to do something good for other people? Solve a problem, do something great?
Today we are going to finish up with 2 basically examples of etiquette. First, we're going to learn how to properly set a dining room table, and Mary is going to be my helper.
With the preliminaries out of the way, it's time for the main event.
He does not live to you on stage.
The core of Studio 222 is the professional artists who work here.
We hire professional artists, and the kids get a choice of which class they want to be in, but they have to stay in that class for 9 weeks. And we go out in the community and find artists that are teaching artists and that have done professional work to work with the kids.
And notice.
Carrie Dolan came highly recommended from a number of different people in the community. She's one of the more well-known teaching artists in Oklahoma City. She's worked with all ages, has taught everything from ceramics to painting to mixed media. She could probably make anything, and it was just easy. She is highly sought after, and we were actually fortunate to get her this 9 weeks.
We're doing a mixed media project now that we're exploring drawing, painting. We're actually going to use power tools, mixed media, fantasy, kind of fabulous.
We have Armando Rivera. He's just an all-around creative guy. And he's been working with Studio 222 for the last several years. He's kind of a father figure around here. Armando is someone that helps create that atmosphere at home. He's just so comfortable.
We're going to build a drum and a guitar, and then we're going to perform as an ensemble, and then we're going to make a CD.
Tyree Donato, she was one of the first, most eager applicants a few months ago, and I just really appreciated her enthusiasm. She really stood out and hit it off with her. She has an amazing background in theater, video production, working with students, and had a really interesting idea for a 9th class.
We're studying the art of filmmaking. They are learning the art of what it's like to be on camera and behind the camera.
One reason Studio 222 gets such high-caliber artists to teach is because the studio pays them. The studio wants the best for these children.
Arts have been taken out of the school system a lot, or they've been reduced in our schools, and so this is a way for artists in our community who believe in promoting art in our community to actually feed that for our future.
Do you ever hear through a window when there's a whistle starts going because there's cracks in the window, right? And it's because it's going through a small little space, and it's going straight, and it's hitting a sharp edge.
Down the hall, established artist Nathan Lee is both teaching and bonding.
They're three-dimensional sculptures. They're going to be mixed media sculptures, and what they're doing is they're making the frames to them. Can I borrow that one from you? Do you guys have any idea how big anteaters are? I didn't know that they were that big. They're like these. Kind of scary looking actually.
When you say anteater, they're small.
They just see them these like big long-nosed dogs.
Once a year, Studio 222 holds an open house show and sale. The spotlight is on student artwork and on the students themselves. Malik was all smiles when someone bought his oil pastel and insisted on meeting him. His brother, Martico, always quiet, broke out in a smile too when someone bought his wall lizard for $75.
It also adds something that we're selling their artwork. I think it makes it feel so important, and like they are contributing to studio because the money goes back to studio. I saw Isaiah when he saw his giraffe on the wall. That's mine, that's mine. That just means the world to me that someone's proud of it.
And here's the artist. What the children get from their time at Studio 222 is priceless. Exposure to new ideas from business professionals and a realization that their creativity, their spirits have worth. And the children aren't the only ones who benefit from this artistic after-school program.
These students are so happy to see us every day, and we are even happier to see them. And the program is designed to impact their lives, but what I've discovered is they're impacting me in a far greater way.
I have never seen so much love from the kids. I mean, oh gosh, I don't even know how to explain it. These kids show their character through their artwork, and it's so fun to watch them kind of express themselves through something besides playing on the playground. It's just awesome to see what comes out of them.
From its founder to the staff, from the professional artists to the volunteers who drive buses and serve food, Studio 222 is the picture of community action, the realization of a nudge felt by one woman 10 years ago.
Studio 222 Gala. My name is Kenneth Strong. I've been a part of Studio 222 for 7 years now. I just graduated from Northwest Classen High School and plan on attending OCCC in the fall. Studio 222 is more than just an after-school program to me. It's more like a second home. The safe environment and friendly environment makes you just unmask yourself and be yourself. Hello, my name is Mark Struble, and today I'm going to be talking about Studio 222. Studio 222 is a life changer. It is like a second home to me, to most of us. Julie and Cindy and all the other amazing volunteers have been around for a very long time. And now Christy and Dustin is a part of our big family. It is amazing and sad at the same time to see how fast 7 years went. I'll always be around this family of ours in the upcoming years, just like they always been around for me. Thank you all so much for this outstanding experience.
Giving all honor to God for allowing me to be here, to Julie and Cindy for the opportunity to stand before you today, and just want to thank them both. And my name is DeAndre Price. I'll be speaking to you about my experience at Studio 222. I started studio when I was at Taft Middle School. I was in the studio for 3 years, and before I start, can we just give a round of applause to Julie and Cindy for all that they do. You won't find many people that will take other people's children. You won't find many people that will take other people's children and help them and raise them as if they were their own and always there to support them. So we thank you both for that. I won't be before you long, I hope. She gave me a time limit, so I'll try to get through it real fast. While attending studio, I've learned many things. I have friendships that have lasted through the years and bonds that will never be broken by anyone. While attending studio, I have learned 3 certain words that I take through my daily life now. These 3 words I learned through studio and also just going through life. And the first word is gratitude. Gratitude is just simply being grateful for what you have at this moment right now. Some of us don't want to be grateful for the things that are wrong in our lives, but if you're not grateful for the things that are wrong, how can you ever be a successful person in life? You have to start somewhere. Studio taught me that from just going there every day and just meeting my friends and seeing Julie and Cindy, you have to be grateful no matter where you come from. Even if you have a sad story or something bad happens, you can't not be grateful for that, because in Romans 8:28 it says that all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. So if you believe that you are called according to his purpose, everything that happens in your life right now will work out for the good. And the next word that we have on our list is goals. Now, goals, can I move around? Goals. Can I get 5 people, please? 5 people. Just real fast. Can I get 5 people? That's 1. Can I get another? Right here, can you please come up, please? That's 3. Can I get 2 more, please? 2 more. 2 more? Alrighty. Well, thank you so much. Thank you, gentlemen, so much, very much. Alrighty, I'm not going to make you do anything much. I just want to know. Our second word is goals. Now, goals, everyone should have goals, regardless of what age you are, what background you come from. Everybody should have goals, short-term goals and long-term goals. So I'm going to ask these 5 handsome gentlemen, what are their goals and their names? Can I get your name, please, sir?
Bruce Stover.
Stover, and okay, what are your goals, sir?
I'm 65 years old. I just want to live to be 95. And take care of my 10 grandchildren.
Yes, sir. How are you doing, sir?
Yeah, I'm Steve Kerr, and my first goal is to get my children out of the house. The second
Clayton Taylor, and my short-term goal is to maximize what I'm doing so that I can have fun and my family can have fun. And my long-term goal is to do something that my family's really proud of.
Sir? Charlie Lynn, and I want to be a positive example for anyone who sees me in my life.
How you doing, sir? Hi, my name is Rick Archer, and I just got married 30 days ago, April 12th. So my goal is not to get to my wife and to be a loving husband and a father.
Yes, sir. Give me a round of applause. You all can now, with that being said, goals are something that we need. Goals are not going to be easy. That's what they're called, goals. But we all should strive to have them. Now, out of the 5 gentlemen that I asked what were their goals, only 2. Statistics say only 2 actually achieve those goals. Now, I don't like that. I'm pretty sure you all don't like that either. So we're going to change that before this day is over. And last but certainly not least, the last thing on the list that I learned at Studio 222 is greatness. After you have an attitude of gratitude and after you set your goals, you will become great. And being great is just an honor on its own. You don't have to have anybody tell you that you're great. You can just look at yourself and say that I am great. I have accomplished something and I'm doing something with my life. And being great, you might have to make sacrifices with friends and family and sometimes even your job. But even with those sacrifices, you're going to be even greater. And as my English instructor, Dr. N.L. Davis said, once you set yourself up for success, start using correct grammar and enunciating your words, people will begin to call you stuck up and that you're just think you're all that. But you can't help it because you're intelligent. So you all just please keep that in mind. Those are the 3 words that Studio 222 taught me. Can we say it together? Gratitude, goals, and greatness. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Okay, I'm not going to do all that, so I'm just going to read my speech. Okay. In the beginning, studio was just something to do after school. But as months went by, I have realized that it is so much more than that. Studio 222 isn't just an ordinary after-school program. It gives you opportunity to blossom into something great. It was my 2nd year that I began to blossom. I remember being in the dance class. Being in this class made me break out of my shyness, and later on becoming a prom dancer while I was in high school. I learned that it means to respect myself and other people, and I learned I am responsible for my future. With making goals and also planning ahead makes being successful become more achievable. Other people can support and help me, but I have to make my future happen. People who want you to have all the success in the world means everything when you feel alone. You can feel alone with a room full of people. But when you have that one person that steps up and who believes in you, it's just amazing. After my first year of college, I felt like I didn't accomplish anything. It was Julie who reminded me that I was on the right track. She was proud of me, and that's what mattered. It was our connection. Studio is filled with great people who will always have your back. I'm grateful to have been able to be a part of a program in which the people cares for me in a way like my own family. My name is Ashley Harris, and I currently attend OCCC. I'm majoring in psychology. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
my name is Shaquan Joyner. When I first started Studio 222, I didn't know what to expect. I heard about the after-school program from my friends when I was in middle school. I looked at Studio 222 as just being something to do instead of getting in trouble. That was probably the only reason my mom agreed to let me go. While attending Studio 222, I became closer to my friends I already knew and with the people I met through Studio. When I first started Studio, I knew I wasn't going to be easy to deal with, me or the other students. I remember the days when we would get into trouble with Julie and Cindy for giving our bus drivers a hard time. We would refuse to wear our seatbelts and even yell out the windows at people on our way home. I'll admit, I'm not proud of my actions, but trust me, I've learned from everything. Studio 222 has taught me to be more respectful, don't be quick to judge, and to be responsible for my own actions. Since the day I met Julie and Cindy, they have been by my side through everything. I consider myself truly blessed to have met not only one, but two people who are both sweet, caring, and understanding. When I lost my mom my 8th grade year, I started to look at them as somebody who cared for me as much as my own mother did. Julie and Cindy have made a huge impact on my life. Words can express how grateful I am to have them. I may not show it all the time, but I appreciate everything they have done for me. I'm also blessed to have met Christy. I love how great-hearted she is. I even love that laugh she has that makes any joke more funnier than it already is. I also love and appreciate all the other volunteers who took the time out to get to know us. They have also made a huge impact on my life. Now that I look back on how much Studio 222 and myself have grown, I realize that Studio 222 means so much more to me than just an after-school program. When I was asked what Studio 222 means to me, I didn't have an immediate answer. My answer didn't hit me until I was laying down one day watching Lilo and Stitch. I know it sounds strange, but trust me, it's true. It was the scene when Lilo was talking to Stitch about family, and she said, Ohana means family, and family means nobody gets left behind. That's when I realized Studio 222 is my Ohana, my family. Family isn't always blood. It's the people in your life who want you in theirs, the ones who accept you for who you are, the ones who would do anything to see you smile, and the ones who love you no matter what. Once again, my name is Shaquan Joyner, and I'm currently majoring in forensic science and criminal justice at the University of Central Oklahoma. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Kenesha Walker. Many of my peers would say that they look up to me or that I am an inspiration to them. I never really understood why until I took a step back and reviewed my life and the obstacles that I have overcome. Every day after school, I used to attend Studio, and I have built so many relationships with the different people I have interacted with at Studio. At Studio, we got a chance to interact into positive activities and be around our peers. I'm so thankful to still have the leaders at Studio involved in my life. All the years that I was at Studio, the leaders would encourage me and keep me motivated by telling me how my life even had inspired them. It sounded shocking at the age of 14, but now I can understand what they meant. Philippians 4:12 reminds me of my life. For I've learned to be content whatever the circumstances. I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or living in want. I can do all this through Him who gives me strength. I know I have to keep pushing through all my trials and tribulations and delight in my weaknesses, my insults, my hardships, my persecution, and even my difficulties. For when I am weak, then I am strong. Although this road has been very hard throughout my life and things did not turn out my way, but according to the Lord's will, I know the one who keeps me strong will keep me on the right path, because through this life I have to continue to use my GPS. Although many see GPS as global positioning system, my GPS is a little different and more superior. The GPS that I use throughout my life is my God's positioning system. I have learned that everything happens in
His timing and not ours. And where He decides to place you in life, you make the most of your situation. With this as my reminder, I know not to worry and to share my story to help strengthen others so that they also make it on the right path and use their GPS as well. I want to thank Cindy and Julie and all of the volunteers for all the great times we had at Studio and having Studio as an opportunity for students like me to grow. Thank you for always believing in me because after all, I have made it this far. I am tenacious and I will never stop giving up. And again, my name is Kenesha. I finished high school as valedictorian and I continue my education at OCCC. I just finished my first year with the 3.5 and my major is business finance.
We all know we're here this evening to celebrate 10 years of Studio 222, but I'd like to take a few moments to talk about Julie Robinson. She is the heart and soul of Studio 222. Julie had a dream 10 years ago to start an after-school program for inner-city kids. She made that dream become a reality, and that's why we're here this evening. There's so many words to describe Julie. I could think of millions, from hardworking, dedicated, loyal, loving, nurturing, but I think the one word that best describes Julie is passionate. Her passion was the force that made Studio become a reality. She created this after-school program to give kids a safe environment, let them be involved in the arts, give them a safe place after school to learn, to create, and to just grow and build their self-esteem. But I think the one thing that comes through the most, as you've heard through these amazing stories, is she has created a family. Those kids walk in each day, every day, and have a sense of family. And I don't think that's should be taken lightly. A lot of these kids don't have a family, and so to come every day and have that feeling is a gift and a blessing that Julie has provided. I could tell you so many stories over the last 10 years that would give you the experience and give you the knowledge of how this program has impacted all of these lives. But I think these stories that you've just heard tell it best. So tonight we're here to celebrate Studio 222, but we're here to celebrate and honor Julie Robinson. Julie, I love you. You're the most amazing woman I know, and we're all thankful for the program you have created that have changed so many lives in this community. Thank you so much.
did forget a few people that I want to thank, because it is not just me. Studios survives today after 10 years because so many people have taken the time to just be with these kids. And that's all they need. It's just someone to care about them and to love them. And trust me, when you get to meet these kids, it's easy. So, first of all, I just want to really quickly thank some volunteers that we had tonight. Natalie Ruller, Tammy Lambert, Jamie Williamson, Cynthia Nichols, Brian Williamson, my beautiful daughter Jillian Robinson, Ashkani Ishan, Trevor, Sison, Devin Fowler, to Nathan Pratt, Tyree Donato, thank you so much for helping make all of this possible with the kids. To Christy and Dustin for supporting and loving our high school kids. You guys made the high school program happen, and you guys are just awesome friends. I also want to thank two special artists. One of them is right in front of me taking photos, and that is Armando Rivera, who has through the years been an awesome addition, and the kids love Armando when he's taught. This man has more talents than you can imagine. He is a photographer, a musician, a chef, everything. And also to Victor Rook. In a little bit you'll get to see a video that Victor created. And Victor has taught keyboard and computers and all kinds of things. And the two of them have become very special friends. And also Doug McAbee, who's videotaping this evening. But I can't not say a word about the man next to me. And I would not be here if it were not for Bob Long. Bob was the one that allowed me to make my dream happen. And so I could not have possibly just been here. These kids' lives would not have been blessed if I didn't work for a man who has such vision and such love for this world. And also for St. Luke's United Methodist Church. But Bob is the leader of that, and I just thank him so much.
Julie, it does seem like only yesterday, it's a little more than 11 years ago, that we were sitting together in the office and talking about an after-school program, what that looked like, and I had always wanted us to do something at St. Luke's because I believe that education really does help to change the world. And we'd had several ideas floated at different times, and I'd always felt like, no. And then Julie came in and she floated an idea that was bigger than anything I'd ever dreamed, and I said, yes. That's the kind of thing I want to think about, and you have been tireless in your efforts. No one has given more effort than you. You have been so passionate about what you have done, and we are also very grateful that we can be proud to see these kind of young people stand up here today, truly amazing, and knowing that we all have had a small part by helping support the work through you. And so we did want to honor you tonight, and we do have just a little gift to say that you work so hard, we want to give you a trip that you can decide when and where you're going to be going. We're working all that together, but it kind of gives you the details. We want to send you away, because I'm telling you, go rest. You're working too hard, and you're going to go. I also have to say, God does work in mysterious ways. Because Julie was the right person, and I'll not forget how she and I worked together for 12 years. She was my assistant, and then when she came and said, I love you, Bob, but I don't want to work for you anymore. And I was a little taken back at that and said, okay. And she said, I really love the new position of Director of Missions. And I knew that I needed to be very unselfish at that point and make the right decision for the church. Even if it meant losing someone who had been so very special to me. And she's done an amazing job helping to lead our church truly in mission and helping to reach out around the world, sharing God's love and bringing hope to his children. But also, as a part of that, the way that God does work, Cindy Colton came along. I got to know Cindy when I was in the stands at Heritage Hall, cheering for her son Grant, throwing touchdown passes to my son Paul, and us going to a state championship, and those were magical golden days. And to have ever dreamed that Cindy would be a part of the St. Luke's family of faith, that she'd be helping to lead one of the most important missions we do, and to do it in such an amazing way, I don't know that she truly gets enough credit for the incredible passion, the things that she does behind the scenes that people will never know as she goes about blessing others. And I wanted to express appreciation to Cindy tonight, because truly she's amazing. You know, I was blessed growing up. When I was growing up, I had a mom and dad who really loved me. We were not wealthy by any means, but we had a home, a nice home, 2 cars. Whenever I needed a new pair of shoes, I got a new pair of shoes. When I needed a new ball glove, I had a new ball glove. My mom and dad were always sitting on the front row to cheer me on. They made sure I was in church, growing up in a youth group. I had whatever care I needed. They were always telling me, Bob, you can do anything you dream you can do. They were amazing and wonderful parents. And the thing that I learned when I grew up was, not everybody starts from the same place. It isn't a level playing field. Many of you are probably just like me, incredibly blessed at the beginnings that you had. In St. Luke's, one of our commitments is to share God's love and bring hope to the world. We are committed to truly helping to change the world. The way we do that is really with one life at a time. We can't go out and do everything for everybody, but we can do something somewhere. This is one of the places we decided to do something. And tonight we've been able to see, truly we're helping to change lives, which really helps to change the world. The key is that we've been doing it for 10 years. It's about doing something long term, not just starting, oh, this was great, now it's done. No, we've been doing it 10 years, right there. And that's what's made the difference. And we're going to keep on doing it, because that's how you help to truly share God's love and bring hope in this world. It is a wonderful thing that is happening in Studio 222. It has taken so many volunteers, incredible bus drivers. I was laughing with Marnie Taylor earlier about the wonderful experience of driving those buses and getting the kids to and from. And what a change it really is. It takes so many people cooking food, bringing the snacks, bringing meals, being there to love on the kids. But you know, it also takes money. And that's why I'm so grateful that you cared enough to come tonight. Because it isn't free. But we, who are blessed, who maybe had a different beginning, see our opportunity to share that with somebody else. And that's what we do through Studio. Now, I know many of you got out and you had a good time going for all of these different items that were for sale tonight, the silent auction items. I know it is closed. I just found out through a friend. I did not realize it, but I bought a Minnie Mouse piggy bank tonight. Only cost me about $150 for that Minnie Mouse piggy bank. We have nothing now to stick in it. I know where it will be going, though, but, you know, that was something you want to do to be able to be a blessing for others. We're going to have an auction here in just a moment, have some good time raising some more money. But I know that there's some of you who may not have been able to get the item you wanted, and maybe you're not going to be bidding on some of these items that are going to be several $1,000s to go somewhere, but you still want to help bless life and change the world. Sitting on your table is a card. And with that card, it is my gift. It is your opportunity to make any size of gift that you might like. It's $36 sponsors a child for a day at Studio, or $350 sponsors a field trip for students. $145 sponsors a child at Studio for a week. There are the different amounts you can give, whatever it is you might like to give. I hope you think about that tonight, so that everybody can participate in whatever level and way you want, so that way you know you've had a part in doing this kind of a thing with joy. If you will take a moment, you can fill it out. In a few moments, the students are going to come by, and whatever cards have been filled out at the table, they're going to be picking up. You do not have to fill one out, please. made a gift by being here tonight. But if you would like to, if you feel that call, I invite you in a moment while we're watching the video to fill out your card, and they'll be by in just a few moments to pick them up. And we together know we're going to share God's love and bring hope to the world.
I think it's an excellent place for children to teach them foundation, life, how to create, do things as a group and as a whole, and not have to feel like they're left out and alone.
Really appreciate my son being able to stay off the streets and produce some amazing work and learn some amazing skills.
It makes you feel relieved and safe, especially if you work in the evenings or you can't get home right after school. And it makes you feel that they're well taken care of and, you know, loved and nourished.
If I could tell the world just one thing, it would be that we're all okay. And not to worry, 'cause worrying is wasteful and useless in times like these. Won't be made useless. I won't be idle with despair. Gather myself around my faith, for light does the darkness most fear. My hands are small, I know, but they're not yours, they are my own. But they're not yours, they are my own, and I am never broken. Poverty stole your golden shoes, it didn't steal your laughter.
They have a little bit of both, creative and athletic. We had a couple things going on in our family. We had to have a defibrillator put in due to that, but we persevered. And he's back at creating, doing a lot better.
Shall go singing. My hands are small, I know, but they're not yours, they are my own. But they're not yours, they are my own, and I am never broken. In the end, only kindness matters. In the end, only kindness matters. I will get down on my knees and I will pray. I will get down on my knees and I will pray. I will get down on my knees and I will pray. My hands are small, I know, but they're not yours, they are my own. But they're not yours, they are my own, and I'm never broken. My hands are small, I know, but they're not yours, they are my own. But they're not yours, they are my own, and I am never broken. We are never broken.
Thank you, Studio 222.
Thank you very much, Studio 222. I appreciate it. We really appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you, Studio 222.
We are God's eyes, God's hands, God's mouth, God's eyes, God's hands, God's mouth. We are God's hands, we are God's hands. We are never broken.
Those were our studio kids. We're going to raise a little bit more money now by having some fun because we want us to go on some wonderful trips, do some good things. You've been seeing the opportunities. So I hope tonight as we come to do this, you know we're not only doing it for the opportunity for you and I to go have some fun, we're also doing it for the opportunity so that we can help raise money for studio. And with the lights the way they are, I'm really going to have a hard time being able to see people out there, so that's going to help me a little bit, because I like to look at you in the face. And I know who brought money with them tonight. So thank you. That's going to help me to be able to see them here. We want to have some fun as we're doing this. Hope you'll be looking at your sheet. We're going to start off. We're going to have New York, New York. We're going to have a 3-night weekend stay in a guest room at the Hilton Hotel. And that's 2 tickets to 2 Broadway shows. And it is of almost all of the shows there in Broadway. They are going to be at orchestra area. But we're talking about quality tickets, 2 tickets, 2 different shows, your choice, and airfare. And we're going to start off the bidding at a ridiculous price of $2,800. Who'll give me $2,800? For $2,800, I got $2,800 back over here, looking for $3,000, got $2,800 back over here, looking for $3,000, got $2,800 back over here, looking for $3,000, Who'll give me $3,000, looking for $3,000? I got $20 back over here, looking for $3,000, I got 3 right back over here. I got 3 right back over here. I got 3 right back over here. Move 32. Move 32. Move 32. I got 3 back over here. Move 32. Move 32. Who give me 32? This is up. Got 32 right back over here. Move 34. Move 34. I got 32 over here. Move 34. Move 34. There you go. I got 34 right back over here. Move 36. Move 36. Got 34 over here. What a great time you're gonna have. And another 2 plus studio while you're there. I got 36 right back over here. Move 37. Move 37. Come on, Bill. You can do that. I got 37 right back over here. You have a lovely wife who wants to go. $3,700. I got 37 over here, 37, 37. I'm gonna get 37 back over here. I got 36 over here, 37, 37. I got 36 over here, 36 going once, 36 going twice. Sold for 36. Thank you very much. Some fun. All right, if you didn't get to go to New York, I personally think you're gonna have a lot more fun on a sailboat in San Francisco. And that's just me now. What can I say? It is going to be the America's Cup Stars and Stripes that Dennis Conner sailed to victory. And you get to go get on the Stars and Stripes, head off and go do some fun sailing. It's for several hours. It's going to be for 2 people heading out for a 4-night stay. It's going to wind up being in the Grand Hyatt in San Diego. We're going to give you airfare to get there. I mean, who could ask for more? I mean, why would you want to sit in a beautiful theater in New York when you could be on a sailboat out there in the bay in San Francisco? Personally, I don't understand that at all. But why don't we start this one off again at $2,500? Who'll give me $2,500? I'm looking for $2,500. $2,500, we'll sailboat start. I got $2,500 right here. Looking for 27. Looking for 27. I got 25 right here. Looking for 27. 27. Looking for 27. I got 25 right here. Looking for 27. Now, come on, we're not going to let him get away that easy here. Now, 25, I got 27 right back up here. I got 27, looking for 29, looking for 29. I got 27 right here. Looking for 29, looking for 29. I got 27 right here. 29. Once in a lifetime. I got my 29 right back over here. I'm looking for 3,000, looking for 3,000. I got 29 right here. Looking for I got my 3,000 right here. Looking for 31, looking for 31. I got 3,000 right here. Looking for 31, looking for 31. 3,000 right back over here. Looking for 31. Anyone who wants to go sailing, I'm telling you, you will have a good time. Life is short. I got my 31 right back over here. I got 31 over here. I'm looking for 32 back. I got 3,200 right back over here. I got 32. I got my 32 right back over here. I got 32. I got 32. Looking for 33. Looking for 33. I got 32 over here. Looking for 33. 32. 32 is going once. 33. I got my 33 right back over here. 33. Handed to you right now. Looking for 34. Looking for 34. I got 33 back over here. Looking for 34. Looking for 34. I got my 34. Looking for 35. Just do something significant. I mean, just take it on up to about 37, 38. Let's wrap it up here now. We got 30. I got. 35, got 34 right back over here, looking for 35, looking for 35, got my 35 right back over here, looking for 36, looking for 36, I got my 36 right back over here, looking for 37, looking for 37, I got 36, I got my 36 once, twice, sold $36. Thank you very much. True sailors, I love it. All right, if you're not going to go to New York to play, if you're not going to go feel the joy of sailing in San Francisco, go to Cabo and sit on the beach. I mean, who could ask for more than going to Cabo to sit on the beach? Go down to Cabo, 4-night stay, Ocean View Deluxe, Hilton Los Cabos Beach and Golf Resort, daily breakfast for 2, round trip to get there, and just in case, we have thrown in scuba diving lessons. Now, you don't have to take the scuba diving lessons, but I got to tell you, how old were we when we learned to scuba dive? Yeah, Marcia said pretty old. We were, I don't know, somewhere around 55 or so, but the two of us went and took scuba diving lessons, had never done that in our life. Let me tell you what, that is amazing. It is fun. You are never too old to take scuba diving lessons, and the world looks different from down below. So if you want to do that and go down to Cabo, or if you just want to sit on the beach, you can do that as well. Why don't we start us off here with a bid maybe of $2,800 to go down to Cabo for? I got $2,800 right back over here, move for three. I got 28, I got 3 right back there, move for 32, move for 32. I got 3 back here, move for 32, move for 32. I got 3 right back over here, I'm looking for 3,200. Looking for 3,200 to go sit on the beach. You'll be glad you spent it, thinking of all the children you blessed. 3,000 right back there, move for 32, move for 32. Got 3 back here. I'm gonna go. You're getting ready to be really blessed. $3,000. $3,000 is going once. $3,000 is going twice. One lucky person sold for $3,000. Have a good time down in Cabo. All right, this is a kind of a fun one, something a little different. We want to offer a dinner for 16, and it can be one of 2 places. It's at the Double D Ranch. Some of you know the Dahlgrens. They have a place out in Chandler. You may have been out there with Don and Alice Dahlgren. It is a beautiful home out on a lovely piece of land. A great time to be able to go out if you want to go to Chandler for a wonderful evening out there. But if you and your 16 friends said, no, we don't want to travel to Chandler, they also have a lovely home in Galardia that is made for play and to entertain. And they said if they don't want to go to Chandler, we can do it in Galardia at the home right there. So you get the choice for 16. It is going to be given by Bob and Jenny Johnson and Bruce and Roberta Stover, as well as Don and Alice Dahlgren. Those 3 couples are going together. Let me tell you, when they get together, you eat well. Don has a wine cellar that is worth invading. You will have a lovely, lovely evening with your friends, whether you go out to the Double D or whether you stay here right here in Oklahoma City. So I hope you've talked with a few of your friends. You will have a great time with the Johnsons, the Stovers, the Dahlgrens. We're going to have a dinner for 16, and we're going to start off at a ridiculous price of $1,500. Who'll give me $1,500? I got 15 right over here. I'm looking for 17. I'm looking for 17. I got 15 right here. I'm looking for 17. I'm looking for 17. I got 15 right back over here. I'm looking for 17. I'm looking for 17. I got 17 right back over there. I'm looking for 19. I'm looking for 19. I got 17 back over here. I'm looking for 19. I'm looking for 19. I'm looking for 19. I got 19 right back over here. I'm looking for 2,000. I'm looking for 2,000. Looking for 2,000. Looking for 2,000. Looking for 2,000. So I got 2,000 right back over here. I'm looking for 22. I'm looking for 22. I got 2,000 right back here. I'm looking for 22. I'm looking for 22. I'll go in with you, Clayton. I'll go with you here now. All right, I got 2,000 right back over here. I'm looking for 22. I'm looking for 22. I got 2,000 right back over here. 2,000 back over here. I got my 22 right back over here. I got 22. I'm looking for 24. I'm looking for 24. I got 22 right back over here. I'm looking for 24. I'm looking for 24. 22 right back over here. Got my 24 right back over here. I'm looking for 26. I'm looking for 26. 26. I'm looking for 26. I got 24 over here. I'm looking for 26. I got my 26 right here. I'm looking for 28. I'm looking for 28. I got 26. Let me tell you, this should be sold for a lot of money. You're getting a phenomenal still right now. At my 26, we're looking for 28 right back over here too. Got 28 right back from the 3,000. For 3,000, got 28. 28 with 3,000. With 3,000, I got my 3,000. With 32. With 32, got 3,000. With 32. With 32. With 32, got my 3,000 right back over here. With 32. Come on, Clayton, jump back in here now. I got 3,000 right here. With 32. With 32. I'm with 32. 3,000 over here. 3,000 is going once. 3,000 is going twice. Oh, 3,100. Get this, Ray. 3,100. I got 3,100 right back over here now. I got my 3,100. I'm looking for 3,200 back over here. 3,200 back over here. I got 31. Looking for 32. Looking for 32. Looking for 32. I got 31 right back over here. 31 is going once. 31 is going twice. Ray, have a great time here. This will have fun here now. 31, thank you very much. All right, we got one more getaway. A romantic time up in Kansas City. 2 nights for 4. And that is 2 different hotel rooms. 2 different hotel rooms. All right, 2 different hotel rooms. We're going up to Kansas City, the Raphael Hotel. Everybody I've talked to says, oh yeah, I've already been there. It's beautiful. I'm sure you know about the hotel. It is an amazing place. It's going to be right there off the Plaza Country Club Plaza. Great place for being able to go do your shopping, eating out. Great time. You're going to get a $250 gift card for Chasla Plaza, a $100 gift card for the Country Club Plaza, a $150 Visa card. just to help you have a little more fun and cover some expenses. So we have all kinds of things being thrown in already on this. What a wonderful time for you and another couple to be able to go. How about if we have an opening bid of $1,500? Do I hear $1,500? Look for 15, look for 15. I got 15 right back here, look for 17, look for 17. Got 15 right here, look for 17, look for 17. I got 17 right back over here, look for 19, look for 19. I got 19 right back over here, look for 2,000, look for 2,000. Got my 2,000 right back over here, look for 22. I got my 22 right back over here, look for 24, look for 24. I got 20,000 right back, 2,200 over here, look for 24. I got my 24 right back over here, look for 25, look for 25. I got 24 over here, look for 25, look for 25. 20, this is for the, got my 25, all right, I got 25 right back over here. This is for the kids, not just a great time. I got 25 right back over here. I'm over 27, over 27. I got 25 over here, over 27, over 27. I got 25 right back over here. 25 right back over here. 25 is going once. 25 is going twice. Sold for 25. Thank you very much. We're going to have a great time. All right, our last was also kind of a fun sort of thing. We've had our painting actually up here on the stage. It is done by John Odgers, who is a member of the church and a big supporter of Studio 222. He's been an artist for over 20 years. And so we have the painting, and when you buy the painting, we're also throwing in a celebration of going to Stella's, our Italian restaurant, also owned by one of the members of St. Luke's Methodist Church, and we're very excited that she'd be willing, Lori, be willing to throw this in. It is for a dinner for 6. It's going to wind up being a 4-course meal, along with wine pairings selected by Lori. Lori is great at this, and she is the owner. So we're going to have a dinner for 6 at Stella's restaurant, and it's also going to be with the painting by John. John said he would come hang it at your home or your office, wherever you'd be putting it, and he'd be more than happy to take care of being able to do that. So we're going to have an opening bid. How about $1,300? I'm looking for $1,300. I got 13 right back down here. I'm looking for 14, looking for 14. I got 14 right back over here. Looking for 15, looking for 15. I got 15 right back up here. Looking for 16, looking for 16. I got 15 up here. I got 16, looking for 16, looking for 16. I got 16 right back over here. Looking for 17, looking for 17. I got 16 right back over here. Looking for 17, looking for 17. 16 is right back over here. 16, 1,600 is going once. 1,600 is going. I got 17 right back over here. I got 17 right back. Yeah, come on, Sam. Got to work with me. I got 17 right back over here. I'm looking for 18, looking for 18. I got 17 back over here. Looking for 18, looking for 18. 17 back over here. Got 17 right back over here. Looking for 18, looking for 18. Got 17. 17. Got my 18 right back over here. Got my 18. I'm looking for 2,000. Come on, you can do it. All right, 19. All right, 19. I got 18 right back over here. Looking for 19, looking for 19. I got 18 back over here. Looking for 19, looking for 19. I got 18 back over here. Looking for 19, looking for 19. I got my 19 right back over here. Looking for 2,000. Looking for 2,000. Looking for 2,000. I got 19 over here. Looking for 2,000. I got my 2,000 right back over here. Got my 2,000. Looking for 21. Looking for 21. I got 2,000 back over here. Looking for 21. Looking for 21. I think you got it on the ropes. If you want to, Sam, I got 22,000 here. 2,100. I take it. 2,100 is going. 2,000 is going once. 2,000. Got my 21. I got my 21 right back over here. Looking for 2,200. For 2,200. I got 21 right back over here. Got to have 22. 2,200 right back over here. 21. 21. I got it for 22. 2,100 is going once. 2,200 is going twice. Sold for 2,100. Thank you, Sam. All right. Thank you very, very much. And let me thank you. Again, we are able to do this because you give of your time. You've come, and it's your presence. You share out of your wealth. We do it so that truly we can change the world. And we change the world by sharing God's love and bringing hope to all of His children. Thank you so much for being here and supporting Studio tonight.
Just imagine if he would talk that fast on Sunday mornings. Sermons would be 8 minutes long. You would meet the Baptist every Sunday. Thank you very much, Bob. So thankful for all of your support of Studio 222 and for enlightening the works of their hands. The auction checkout will open in just a few minutes. Don't try and leave. We know where you are. We will find you. We're going to invite Graham Colton up here in just a minute. for a few more selections. I want to thank Julie and Cindy Colton one more time, all the volunteers who helped to put this together. I want to thank Steve Perry and Journey for inspiring the music tonight as well. I know some of you knew that who it was. Don't stop believing. Thank you for coming this evening. We hope as you leave that your wallets are lighter. We hope that you leave with the knowledge that your contributions truly do make a difference here in our community. Thank you very much. Good night and God bless.
Another night, I'm waking to another door.
very